What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Um, I am playing the Hunter Call of the Wild. Um, Most of you that watch my channel know that I play Farming Simulator most of the time. But it's wintertime in Lone Oak. Just switched geos to the Northwest Oregon geo that just came out, and I've switched from 3 days to 6 days. Had to finish up my poplar harvest I had. But today I'm going to see what we can do on Call of the Wild. Forgive me if I sound a little nervous or a little out of place. This is the first video I've done like this. But you know, as time goes on, it'll get better. But I'll show you on the map where we're at. We are, if you're familiar with the game, I recommend this game to anybody that enjoys the outdoors or hunting or anything like that. I mean, this game is, even people who don't do it in real life, you still might enjoy it. On this game, it's very, it's kind of a getaway game, I guess you could say. You know, if you got a game that you play all the time like me, I rotate between, you know, Farming Simulator, this game, and every once in a while I jump on GTA, but I've been pretty heavy on Farming Simulator. And I'm trying to keep it fresh, but on the map here we are at High Lake. I spawned in over here and I made my way along this lake bank, and I went up here to this lookout tower, and boy did I have a field day up there. I shot 4 does from the top of that tower, 4 white-tailed does. And then I got down and was walking over here, walking this way, because my ultimate objective is to eventually get down here. This is a good area for whitetails, big bucks. But anyway, as I was walking, I come across a herd of elk. You know, there was 5 or 6 cows and there was 3 bulls. And so I stayed in this area and I killed, I know 3 cows and the 3 bulls that was in the group. But now we're gonna head straight down here toward I think we call this Chapika Canyon, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong though. But we're gonna head down here, and we're not gonna go all the way to the edge of the river. That's normally what I do, but we're just gonna go right here and we're just gonna make our way up here. We're gonna stay in the woods because that's where your good bucks is gonna be at. I'm gonna stay in the woods and we're gonna make our way over here. I've been dealing with a stupid coyote. That's been barking at me for the last 10 minutes. But I'm gonna leave it alone. It's just a female. I am level 60, which is the max level you can go to. I don't suppose maybe one day they'll add some more, you know, higher levels. And any of you that keep up with the game probably knows that they're coming out with another reserve here pretty soon. We'll be going to Africa. Looks like it's gonna be a pretty interesting map. But the guns that I'm using, I have my inventory. Right now I've got a 22, a 7mm, and a compound bow. But I will switch back and forth between my 22 and my 270. There are rabbits on this map sometimes, and they just happen to wander up on them. So that's why I got the 22 right now. But if we see a decent buck at a distance, I can switch over to my 270. I don't know if y'all can hear that or not, but there's some rabbits close. Go and get my 22. Oh, this is just a beautiful map. Beautiful country. They've done a great job as far as designing it, and the graphics are awesome. If you guys do enjoy this game here, I suggest you go check out the Lone Gamer. He's a PC gamer, but he plays this game a lot, and he's got some great content. And also the Hunter DD33. He plays the Hunter Classic and the Hunter Call of the Wild. He's also on PC. But they're both great YouTubers, so go and check them out if you get a chance. See, we started this hunt at, I think it was a little after 5. It's 9:45 now. So hopefully by the time we get down there close to the river, we'll start to see quite a bit of animals. The species that we could hunt on this map are you got whitetail, blacktail, Roosevelt elk, black bear, and moose is what you can hunt on this map. There's also 2 more reserves that I'll be recording on here for long. I'm just trying to get the swing of things, so y'all just be patient with me. But I ain't gonna keep y'all, I ain't gonna keep battling on. When we get to some action, I'll be back with y'all. Okay, I just came across, got some rabbits right here close to us. Oh, there he is right there. There's a whole bunch of them right there. See if we can walk up behind them. Got one of them. A good thing about these rabbits is this 22 is not very loud, so once you shoot one, if you just wait a few minutes, the rest of them usually make their way back and you can kill however many's traveling together. But they're hard to see. If they ain't tall grass or anything, they're hard to see. I'm just gonna sit here for a minute and see if they come back. Because this is a rest area, or not a rest area, a zone for them. Especially if you can spot them from about 100 yards away. I mean, you can sit there and you can pick them off one by one and they won't run off. Or if they do, they won't run too far. You can usually keep up with them. There's a male. It's also a good way to get some quick cash too, because you get about $500 per rabbit. We'll sneak along here and see if I can see the rest of them. Sometimes you can catch them out there just like that. They got a perk system and a skill point system, and as you progress, you'll you'll level up and you'll, unlock your skills. That's how I'm able to spot with my scope. With the binoculars, you can spot them. It comes with that certain pair of binoculars. Once you get up to a certain level, you unlock them and then you pay for them and get them, and you can spot animals with them. But once you get this perk, then you can spot your animals with your scope instead of having to switch back and forth. Certainly helps with the rabbits too, because they're small. Even though they're jackrabbits, they're still hard to see if the grass is any kind of tall. We'll start throw out a few calls here. The wind ain't really good right now, even though I got the spray on. But we're gonna sit here and we'll call for a few minutes and see if we get a response from anything. I got the grunt call with me, and I have the bleak call. So maybe we'll get something here decent. I did spot some animals back over there, but it was all females. Some female. There was one male moose, but he was a little too far and he was running the opposite direction. I mean, he wasn't nothing huge, but he was pretty good size. And then the rest of it was female elk and female moose. I may actually end up cutting down a little bit closer. Actually, this is probably, well, we may go down a little bit closer, but not much, and we'll just kind of walk around and then kind of get back up in the thick woods up here. I also recommend playing with a headset as well. I got a pair of Turtle Beach. I don't exactly know. Can't remember what they're called, but there's a pair of Turtle Beaches where you can hear the sound in your left ear and your right ear, depending on what side the the sounds coming from, and it helps a lot when you're sitting still and you got a bunch of animals around you. You can kind of pinpoint where they're gonna come from. I've tried playing it with, with no headset, and it's just hard to decipher which way the animals are coming from. We'll stroll down through here and see if we can't see something along the bank of this river, and then cut back up. If you look at your map here, this right here, this junction where this river splits up at, is a great place for whitetail deer. Great place. And moose. And then there's some spots where you're gonna find blacktails, but this right here, if you know where I live at, we got whitetail where I'm from, so that's what I like to hunt on here. But I'll shoot anything that I can see. I mean, it don't matter male or female. You'll get a pretty good chunk of change. Coyotes, I think, pay the most. You get $1,200–1,300 per animal, whether it's a male or a female. We'll stay right up here. That way we're not right down there on, because the wind is just not our friend right now. Even if you work cover scent, most of the time it works, and then sometimes it don't. It says in the menu that each spray lasts 120 minutes, which is equivalent to 2 hours, but the game hours, it goes by quick, so I usually spray, 3 or 4 sprays on when I start a hunt. Female moose going this way. Either side of this river is good hunting, either way. There's something across the river over there. There's a female moose. Just doing a lot of walking right now, but when we come across something, I'll get back up with you guys. Just hold on. Hold tight. I just walked up on a female moose here. I don't know how far she is. Like she's in a zone. She's about 55 yards out. I don't really like the angle that she's at, so I'm gonna crawl up this way just a little bit. That's alright there, but you see how that wind blowing. That might would have helped if I'd had it set on the right daggum thing. Dang it. If you look down in the right corner, this is another one of the perks. It's called the distance perk. And once it's let's see. Alright, it's called what's it called? It's called the zeroing perk. And this is a perk that you have to have activated. You know, the black ones are the ones that you can just put on and they'll, you know, automatically do, but do whatever their description is. But the ones that's in green here, you have to activate them. And so far, the zeroing perk is about the best I've found. But we do get a big, oh boy, that's a big moose. That's a big moose. Holy jumping, that's a big moose. Is it giant? That's the biggest moose I think I've seen on here since I played. I'll try to sneak up here and get a little bit closer to him. I won't be able to get a shot on him, but I'm gonna kinda go back like this so the wind don't give us away. Man, that's a nice. Got 3 cows with him. Picked up on this little levee right here. And get up there and see if we can see if we can hit him. I want to get up there and see if I can get a spot on him to see exactly how big he is. It's a giant bull. Just can't get a spot on him. It's about 219 right here, so I think we'll get the old 7mm out and see what we can do. Zeroed in for 164. smoked him. Oh, that's an awesome bull. That's an awesome bull. He's not down, but he's got the potential to be gold. Never could get a spot on him like I wanted to. That's okay. Over there. Yeah, sometimes it pays to come right down here close to the river. Yeah, he's not huge. He's not as big as I thought he was. This is about the average moose I've seen. Nonetheless, he's a nice one. Let's pick him up and see what we got. A silver, 4 easy. He was 167 yards. Still a nice move. All my consecutive harvests went to 0, and I don't know why. Wow. We were just up on everything. So he was probably gold. I don't know why. Wow. I don't know why my consecutive harvest went to 0 like that. That's the thing you have to watch too. You know, especially if you see a big animal that's got the, you know, a diamond potential animal or whatever. Gotta make sure your consecutive harvest is up, which I thought mine was, because we just shot that rabbit not too long ago, and it was at 110. I'm pretty sure. Wow. That's disappointing. Never hurts to do the, what they call a consec check, which is a consecutive harvest check, where you shoot a, you know, if you shoot a big animal like that, you know, shoot you a female of some sort, or a smaller, you know, smaller bull, smaller buck, whatever. And there's a cow right there. I think we'll try to shoot her, just because I want to get my consec back up. Too far back. Too far back, dang it. I was going for a spine shot, but apparently I missed. Let's go over here and find her, and that'll be we'll end the video here. I don't want it to go on too long here. looks like. Our non-vital hit. What's a non-vital hit will non-vital hit will bring down any animal. But with moose and elk, you know, the bigger animals, they can go, you know, 200 or 300 yards before they ever go down. She's down right here. So she ran up and circled back. Yeah, I hit her just a bit too low. I should have held it a little bit higher, even though didn't have the penetration to hit them lungs. But that's alright. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks, guys.